another thing I wanted to get to is alien toilet monsters.
Yes, Steve, you've been talking to me about this for a while.
It was like 2 months ago that we
Yes,
started talking about this off air.
We got a chance to talk about it and take some peeks.
So creators Carol Zara and Eric Barnett, I believe they're Canadian based, but Miss Carol has mutual friends with me on Facebook and added me on Facebook and started pushing this comic series that she was starting, and somehow, some way, wound up sending me an advanced copy, and I read it. And at first, I wasn't too excited about it. I don't want to say that I hated it. It was just the writing style was a little hard to follow. But after talking with her, after reading it, the way she explained it is that they wanted to write it in a style that they, when you're in everyday life, people aren't stopping their conversation so you can hear another conversation, right?
Right.
So
and we talked about this, and I liked her take on it too.
Yeah, all the characters are talking at the same time, and when she explained it that way, I was like, oh, you know what? That's a really smart idea. That makes too much sense.
I'll also mention that I did not think it was that hard to follow.
It wasn't so much that it was hard to follow. It was just at points where there were word bubbles near other word bubbles, so it was hard to figure out, which was coming first. But when she explained it the way she explained it, I completely understood it and completely agreed with it. It made sense then. So when you're hearing some of these conversations,
let it not go unmentioned that Steve is a very creative person, but he's not that bright.
No, not smart. Very dumb is me. But the other thing is, it's just it's such an off the wall story too, because it deals with a multiverse, and it deals with, for lack of a better term, alien toilet monsters.
I think the title is really on the nose.
Yeah,
it tells you what to expect.
But it's also kind of really white hot right now. I think it was Warren Ellis that picked it up in his newsletter, and just talked it up like crazy. Sites like comicbook.com, Bleeding Cool, basically all the insider sites for comic news have picked it up. But if you can get your hands on a copy, I highly suggest doing so. You might have to ask your local comic retailer to special order it, because they are only distributing it directly through themselves. They aren't going through Diamond with this. Even if you don't want to read it, tell your comic shop that you want it anyway. Yeah, because
so that it gets there, so other people can get exposed to it.
Yeah, you really should pick this up. From what I understand too, there's already executives and producers calling to option this for TV or movie. And it's going to be one of those things that you're going to be kind of disappointed if you fall behind and miss the boat on getting in on this early.
Remember, you can't be a hipster and say you were there first if you weren't there first.
Exactly. But yeah, you could check that out by going to alientoiletmonsters.com and finding a retailer near you that carries it. And if they don't carry it, you can hit up Carol Zara on Facebook, and she'll call the store herself.
Damn right. Make those bitches carry it.
To buy it. So,
absolutely.